Do you love sugar scrubs? Do you love root beer? How about a root beer sugar scrub? Very easy to make with only 5 ingredients. If you want to learn how to make it, stay tuned. Hi, I'm Sherry, and this is Buddy, top dog of Lucky Dog Creations. Hello friends, today we're going to be making another root beer float sugar scrub, take 2. Now as you know, last week I did a root beer float sugar scrub and I used the A&W root beer drink mixes as the root beer flavoring, or the root beer scent, so to speak. I think it's a great idea. I just wasn't really thrilled with the smell of it. It did not smell like a root beer float. It smelled like vanilla. So here are the ingredients. 1/4 cup sugar, 1/2 cup coconut oil at room temperature, 1 teaspoon vitamin E oil. So I went ahead and ordered root beer fragrance oil, and I smelled it, and out of the bottle, it to me smells like A&W fountain root beer, or the root beer that you get when you buy the jugs full of root beer. It smells really, really good. Hopefully that will actually transpire into the sugar scrub. And I'll be using about 10 drops of the root beer. And last time I think I used too much vanilla. I used 10 drops of that. I think I'm only going to do like, 3 or 4 drops of that. I don't want it overpowering the root beer. So let's get started, shall we? So the first thing that you're going to need to do is put in your 1/2 cup of coconut oil. Like I said, you want it at room temperature so you can actually mix it with the sugar. Mine's a little bit harder. It's at room temperature, but it's still a little bit hard, but I think I can make it work. If it seems to be too hard, you can pop it in the microwave for a couple of seconds to soften it up. But it seems like it's going to mix fairly well. Then take 1/4 cup of the granulated sugar, and you can use raw sugar or you can use brown sugar. Brown sugar is a lot harder to mix up. You just want the sugar in there mainly for the exfoliating principles. The coarser the sugar, the more grainier it is, so it'll give you better exfoliation. So I'll go ahead and continue mixing this, and then I'll be back. So it is mixed really well together. Then we'll add our 1 teaspoon of vitamin E oil, and I'll put all the benefits of the ingredients down below in the description box, and then mix that up as well. And if you remember last week, it had kind of a mud mask look to it because of the drink mix coloring. This does not have any artificial colorings or anything in it, so it is more natural. Then take the vanilla essential oil. I'll be adding about 4 drops. Mix that in. And I hope I didn't add too much vanilla. But I think by adding that first, I can add more root beer if need be. Then take the root beer fragrance oil. I will be adding 10 drops to start with that. More if I don't think it's smelling good enough. And I can already smell it. I haven't actually smelled the mix itself, but just with having the lid off, I can smell the root beer smell. So let me smell it. I'm going to go ahead and add about 5 more drops. I can smell the root beer. I don't smell the vanilla, so that's probably a plus. And you can do just the root beer if you don't want it to float. Okay, there's 5 more drops. That definitely smells like root beer. My suggestion is just adjust your amount of scents that you want to use to the amount of scent that you want to smell. You may want to add more, you may want to add less. And you can use like cherry cola oils, you can do orange, whatever flavor of soda that you would like. So I'll go ahead and put this in the jar and I will be right back. So here is the root beer float sugar scrub, take 2. The one I made last week, I was just not that impressed with. I wanted it to have more of a root beer smell. So let's see if this one is any better. And this is what it looks like. It's nice and creamy. It doesn't have any weird coloring to it. And you can add color if you'd like the color, but for me, the white is a little bit more natural. You want to get your skin wet and then put a little bit on your finger and then rub it in. Now this actually feels nice and smooth and soft. I can feel the grit of the sugar, which is what's going to exfoliate your skin. I'm going to smell it and see how it smells. Oh my goodness, that smells really good. I definitely recommend the root beer fragrance oil instead of the drink mix because it has a much better scent to it. You can go in the shower and you can smell just like a root beer float or A&W root beer if you don't want to add the vanilla to it. I actually only put 4 drops of vanilla in it and it didn't give it much of a vanilla smell, which I'd much rather have the root beer smell anyway. But like I said, you can add as many drops of the vanilla and the root beer that you want, or as little as you want, or omit one or the other. It's totally up to you. That's one thing that's nice about making your own sugar scrubs. You can make it the way you would like. I did want to show you, it is so soft and smooth after I washed it off. So if you are interested in these essential oils, I bought them from Amazon. I will leave a link down below that you can go and check them out. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can get notices of my future videos. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comments and suggestions are always welcome. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.